Hello and welcome back to Killing My Friends, where today we've got a very special video where there's no mission. This is just taking a look at the strategy layer, stripping all of my weapons of their upgrades, redistributing things a little bit, and getting ready for the next phase of the campaign. So, where we're going to start is we're going to go into the armory, we're going to open squad select, we're going to unequip the squad, we're going to unequip the barracks, and we are going to strip upgrades from inactive soldiers, which should be all of the weapons. So all of the upgrades should now be stripped. And we're going to take a quick look at where we're at and what we're doing. So our next big thing is we want to hunt down the Chosen because they are the biggest threat to our campaign at this time. So we're going to be hunting the Chosen Assassin, and I believe we are going to be sending... I think we're going to send Hat Guy, which means we want to make sure to get him loaded out. Shard Gun. We don't have a better arc thrower just yet. Predator Armor. Talon Rounds. Vest. Plate. I think that's about right. And then we will upgrade his gun with a laser sight. We'll go with an auto loader and I think a suppressor. The second person I want to take along is Silver Key. So we'll go ahead and load you out with plated Reaper armor, 10 Nautic rifle, plasma throwing knife, vest, plate, AP rounds. No, I didn't want the stock. I wanted the elite scope. Because M is doing a banish build, absolutely anything we can do to increase our aim is going to be able to help a lot. We'll do the elite expanded magazine again because banish relies a lot on how much ammo you've got on hand. Suppressor. And then I think the third person we're going to send along is Mal. So we're going to load him out with a subcoiler, fusion blade, scanner, plate, vest, predator armor. Go suppressor, and then like a basic scope and a basic autoloader I think will be fine. And you're currently sitting at +9 dodge sim, that's fine. Yeah, I think those are the three. So, we're going to get started on that.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Also, we're going to upgrade the ring.
Commander, we've pushed
make
our
this go a
current
little
power
faster.
systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Okay, so that brings it down to 8 days from 11. That's not bad. So that's the first thing. Who's this? Nick and Danl want to improve their bond. That's a good idea. How long would that take? For 3 days? Yeah, okay. I wasn't going to do that because I'm going to be putting them directly into the network tower, but having that extra bonus is probably a good plan. So in that case, I'm going to be doing the network tower. But I think first, we're going to set up for this smash and grab. But before that, I need to know who's going to go on the network tower. Yeah? So let's just, at least for the sake of argument, put together a team. We know that Nick and Danl are going to do that. I feel like the other three will be Tammy, Wrecking Ball, and Winter. Yeah, and then Danl and Nick. I think that's probably the way to go. Tammy will grab a spider suit, mag long rifle, AP rounds, plating, vest. EXO suit. I don't really need the coil rifle on him since he doesn't use the rifle a lot, but since I'm putting him into the network tower mission, it might be worthwhile. On the other hand, I could just give him a stutter mag. I think I'm going to do that instead. No. Actually, you're not going to get a vest. You're just going to get the ablative. Your grenade slot will be the frost bomb. And then I think we're going to go with incendiary grenade and flashbang. Since we're going to be running with Danl, we will be able to airdrop plasma grenades onto him, so I'm not too worried about that. Advanced grenade launcher. Suppressor. Basic scope. Basic autoloader. Winter, of course, your pretty standard gear, reinforced frame, helix cannon. I wonder if I can make a better spark bit. I only have 2 supplies, so I can't, but that's something that we're going to put on the list to do soon. Now, you do a lot of Overwatch fire, so I'm going to give you the Elite Hair Trigger. We're going to go with the Advanced Laser Sight, since you will be able to crit on those reaction shots. And then I think the Expanded Magazine's probably the way to go. Okay, I think that's good for now, but we're not actually going to start that yet. So what are we going to do for this one? We've got 8 days. I also assume that we're going to be seeing more enemies because we've been running so many missions in New Chile, we're probably going to end up with an increase of strength. We're going to go with Marty, Chicken Boo, Grunt, Jessica. How are we doing? 195%. Still plenty. I think Prime and Micalia. I think that's probably a pretty good team. Let's get people equipped. We'll start with the Plated Templar Armor, Celestial Gauntlets. And actually, there are a couple of other items that I want to build. So we're going to back up for just a sec. We're going to make a quick trip to the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
The mech makes the holo targeter. But I'll get rid of one of them. Sectoid corpse. I think I only need one sectoid corpse, so I'm going to ditch one. I don't really care about the stun lancers anymore. I don't really care about viper corpses. I've got plenty of depth perception PCSs, so I'll drop a couple of those. I don't really use hyperreactive pupils. We're at 100 so far. That's only 2. I guess I'll keep the focus PCS. I don't need the Cal 15 bullpup anymore since I've got the new one. The arc blades aren't super useful anymore, but I'm going to hold on to them anyway. The laser cannon I'm still going to hold on to because I don't think I'm going to be making a mag cannon. Since I'm coming up on advanced coil weapons pretty soon, I'm probably going to jump straight from laser cannon to coil cannon. So I think that's all we can do at the moment. Just making one more check to make sure there's nothing else that I want to get rid of. No, this looks good to me. So we've got 120 supplies to work with. So let's get back to this.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
Alright, who did I say? I said Marty. I said Chicken Boo. Grunt, Jessica, Prime, Micalia. Obviously, we're going to get Marty the coil rifle. We are kind of out of armor, so that might be a problem. We're going to deal with armor in a second. We'll give you the laser cannon. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I've got plenty of single target damage here, so I'm actually going to drop Chicken Boo. And I think we're going to bring in Cheesy Pizza. You're available to bond with Marty, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Liberty Prime, reinforced frame, Helix rail cannon. Still don't have a better spark bit just yet. Now, you don't do as much reaction fire, so I think giving you the scope is probably the way to go. Autoloader. Suppressor. The idea of suppressing a spark unit is hilarious to me. Now you, I wanted to build a mine shield. Because Templars are really, really unhelpful when they are disoriented or stunned or anything like that. So we're going to put the mine shield on her to avoid things like panic and mind control and stun and stuff like that. Vest. Plate. Awesome. I think we're going to give Grunt the EXO suit. Mark II gauntlet. Subcoiler. Get that extra little bit of speed. Suppressor. Scope, I guess. Autoloader. Awesome. Moving on. Stutter mag. Arc blade. Vest plating medkit. I think we're good there. Again with the suppressor. Again with the scope. Expanded magazine. View the scope. Advanced autoloader. Suppressor. Yeah, I think all of that looks pretty good. I don't really have any more weapons for you. Subcoilers, 55 supplies. Let's look at armor first. We want a couple of Predator armors. And then, yeah. We'll make another coil rifle. But not for him. I think you're just going to get... In fact, I'll even dump the laser rifle off on you since you probably won't be shooting that much. Now, I could make a Neuro Whip for him at some point, but I don't think that's going to be a thing that I care about. Yeah. Okay, how we doing? Let's get the advanced PsyAmp on Cheesy. Let's make sure to get a suppressor on here. And just a couple of other random things. Good, good, good. All of this looks fine to me. Okay, am I missing anything? You still have Kevlar armor, but you're probably going to be staying hidden anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. This all looks good to me. I think we are good to go.
Ranger in position for deployment.
Okay, now we've got these supplies
Avenger
to grab.
plotting new course.
So let's do that.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
196 supplies is not nothing. Still got 3 days on Nick and Danl. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and go back to building this relay.
African sector.
An extra hit point to all enemies. That's not super great. Now we got the tactical vest, which I believe takes a muton corpse
Commander?
to make. Yeah, so we'll make a second one of those. Okay, and that gets us back Nick and Danl, so we're going to go ahead and set up for our network tower attack.
Setting course for Chile.
We're going to bring along Danl, Nick, Tammy, Winter, and Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball and Winter and Tammy all seem set already. We might need a couple more armors. We'll give you the Bolt Caster and the Mark II Gremlin. Plate. Vest. Medkit. Nick, you're going behind enemy lines, so the tactical vest is probably right for you. Give you the fusion axe. I'd really like to get you like a subcoiler. So what do we need? We need a couple of armors and a subcoiler. Okay, we can do that, no problem. And if Danl's going to be in Predator armor, let's go ahead and have him look the part. Also, let's give him a sim. Looks like the best hacking sim I have is plus 11. Combat gear. Let's see, on the right forearm we're going to go with some plate. I think on the shoulders we'll go with plate as well. Yeah, we're just going to go all plate all the time. Looking pretty good. I think we also want to give him a helmet of some sort. A hood's not a bad plan, but I kind of want to do something like a... I don't know, like a communication device on his head? Like a comlink helmet? That looks pretty good. The tunnel rat helmet also looks pretty good. I think we're going to go with the comlink hat. Yeah, you look great, Danl. Perfect. You can grab the subcoiler. Predator armor. Suppressor. Scope. Autoloader. Awesome. This mag long rifle, we're going to get the elite stock, the elite scope, and the elite autoloader, I think. And I do believe that's good. I was going to say we don't have a lot of AoE, but we do have Danl to airdrop to Wrecking Ball, so we really do have a lot of AoE. I think we're good to go here. I'm just going to really quick take a look at soldier abilities. I kind of like Hail of Bullets, although I don't know if you can use it with the bolt caster since it uses multiple ammo. Cyclic Fire is not bad. Like, he's not one of my high aim folks, but Cyclic Fire is pretty good. But again, not with this weapon. So we're going to hold off on that for now. How about Nick? Oh, that's right. I'm going to be getting you some pistol stuff pretty soon.
The way this one is sighted in, there's no excuse for missed shots.
Probably not going to use it a lot, although can I build... Do I have the supplies to build the better Shadowkeeper? I do. Let's do it. Awesome. Okay, I think this group is good to go.
Sky Ranger deploy.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
I noticed that we're already up to strength 6. At the beginning of this video, it was at strength 4. So that's going to be fun.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
Let's finish up this radio relay.
Welcome to the fight.
We're reading you.
Perfect. Okay. So what's it going to take to contact this one? I have the intel, I just need more contacts. Which means I need to build my communications building. I'm also probably going to be building, obviously, the Shadow Chamber at some point, and then an infirmary, and I think that will finish up my build. Kind of want to do skull mining, but I am low on supplies.
Setting course for the Chilean controlled district.
Let's see, we are at 13 to 15 on this smash and grab. Let's see if we can over-infiltrate a little bit. We are extracting some folks that got ambushed during a covert mission.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
Let's see who we want to bring along. We're going to bring Helena. Let's bring Jeff. Let's bring Vitriol. Actually, this is a mission with the Lost in it, so I'm going to back off of using explosives. We'll bring in Chicken Boo. And I think Chrissy. And perhaps not Chicken Boo, perhaps instead Whizzical. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good group. We'll get the Coil Bullpup. Plating. AP rounds. Don't really have a vest left, so I'm going to go with the hazmat vest for now. But I think we're going to build some more stuff. Go ahead and give you the mag rifle. Chrissy, of course, is going to get the coil rifle. Don't really have a lot in the way of armor. But our weapons are really good. We're going to give you the advanced laser sight, autoloader, suppressor. We'll give Jeff expanded magazine, scope, suppressor. We're going to give Whizzical laser sight, suppressor, expanded mag. Scope. Expanded mag, hair trigger. Yeah, I think that's all good. Get vests and ablative for everybody. Awesome. And then what else? I'm thinking maybe a med kit just in case. I'm thinking maybe some kind of ammo. Don't really have any. So we'll go with a med kit again. Yeah, I think this will be just fine for this rescue. Let's get started. And by let's get started, I mean we're going to do it in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you then.
Sky Ranger deployed.